So after talking about my top air miles credit cards for 2025 in the previous video, I need to make this video for UOB credit cards specifically for air miles rewards because it is a class of its own. Now there are a few reasons why you should consider UOB when you want to accumulate miles for your travels. Number one, UOB rewards point currency known as uni dollars. They do combine and pool together, so you can use different UOB credit cards to earn the points and then they can be redeemed together. Number two, UOB dollar merchants is no longer a disadvantage because in the past, if you earn UOB dollar from UOB dollar merchants, you will not earn uni dollar, which means you won't earn miles. But now it is an added benefit, so you can earn both uni dollars and UOB dollars, which makes it like stacking, right? Like multiple stacking rewards. For example, if you look at some UOB dollar merchants like Bread Talk and Toastbox, they are giving you additional 3% UOB dollar. Then coupled with your 4 mile per dollar cards that make it 4 mile per dollar plus 3% UOB cash rebate, which is pretty good. And number three benefit of UOB credit cards is that annual fee waiver can be done easily via the mobile app or the chatbot digital assistant. Not just that, but when uni dollar points are deducted for annual fee charges, when they get refunded due to the annual fee waiver, it will come with a fresh new validity of 2 years, so you get another 2 years of refresh expiry for the points. And all these benefits are accurate as of the recording date in April 2025, so this may change depending on when you watch it in the future, which is why if you don't want to miss any updates on credit card discussion, mile hacking journeys, then join us at 20,000 over members in the Honey Money SG Telegram group for free and join the community. So the first card that you should apply for UOB Miles card is the UOB Preview Miles card. For some core benefits of the UOB Preview Miles card, you can get up to 3 miles per dollar on the following countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam, and 2.4 miles per dollar on other overseas spend. For local spend wise, you can get 1.4 miles per dollar, and that includes payment merchants like CardUp, where it's a very popular payment service provider to pay bills that usually do not earn rewards like renovation, like taxes, and other bills. And a pretty new benefit of UOB Preview Miles card is that you can get 4 complimentary visits via Priority Pass. But note that these launch visits are only valid for yourself, so you cannot bring a guest with this UOB Preview card. And also for this card, there are 3 card issuers, Amex, Visa, or Master. Usually people get the UOB Preview Visa because they want to pair it with CardUp, but it's really up to your own preference. So if you want to sign up for UOB Preview Miles card or any of the UOB cards that we discussed today, I will put all the links in the description box below, so just click on which one applies to you. Second card I want to talk about is the UOB Preferred Platinum card, or also known as UOB PPV Preferred Platinum Visa. For this card, you will earn 10 uni dollars per $5 spend, or equivalent to 4 mile per dollar. And this is on eligible categories like mobile contactless, online shopping, and entertainment. So how people usually use the UOB PPV is that they treat it as a general spend card for like physical retail transactions. And this is including both local and overseas physical merchants, as well as big ticket items that you have to spend on site. You can also use this UOB PPV card on online departmental stores and retail stores, as well as supermarkets and dining and even entertainment. But I guess the eligible merchant list for online spending is really quite narrow, like say if compared to the DBS Women's World Card, because for UOB PPV, you cannot spend it on online travel booking, and that will not earn you 4 mile per dollar, unlike the DBS Women's World Card, which is much wider in terms of eligible MCCs and merchants. And if you were to ask me, the last time I used my UOB PPV card was during the wedding fair, where I paid for my wedding banquet down payment. So it's like a flat $1,000 on UOB PPV card, fully under 4,000 miles based on 4 mile per dollar. So I like to use this card when it's paying for a big ticket item, but as a general spend like daily expenses, small items, I don't really recommend using this card because of the nearest $5 block. It will be rounded down. For example, you pay $4.90, you will not earn any miles. Which is why the fact is, if you're using this card, you will be expected to lose some miles to small purchase or transactions. But I get that UOB PPV is becoming increasingly popular after the City Rewards / Amaze combo has been nerfed, because you have to pay 1% fee for local SGD spend. So now many people are switching over to UOB PPV card. You just have to take note of these small transactions. You may lose out some miles in the progress. Next card, let's talk about the UOB Visa Signature Card, or short form UOB VS. So this card likewise will earn 10 uni dollars per $5 spent, or equivalent to 4 mile per dollar. Very similar to UOB PPV, but only on this specific few categories. For local spend, it has to be mobile contactless or card contactless, which means Visa PayWave with the card. or petrol. Then for overseas spend, it has to be paid in foreign currency for you to earn that 10 uni dollars per $5. And there is also a minimum spend requirement of $1,000 in either local spend or overseas spend. So if you don't hit the $1,000 minimum spend, you will not earn the 10 uni dollars or 4 miles per dollar. But let's dive in deeper what it means. When we are talking about the $1,000 minimum spend, it can be classified under these few categories. Giving a specific example, this month, let's say you want to clock $2,000 minimum spend on physical mobile contactless transaction plus petrol spend, you can max it out at $2,000 and earn 4 miles per dollar. That's all on the local spend part. Or if you're traveling this month, you will be expected to spend at least $1,000 in foreign currency spend. Then yes, you will also meet that $1,000 minimum spend capped at $2,000 max spend. But what if you want to balance both sides? You want to have both local spend and overseas spend. So the optimal spend is $1,000 in local mobile contactless / petrol plus $1,000 in foreign currency. In that way, you would have maxed out the cap as well as the minimum spend. So there are 3 scenarios that you can play with. And the last time I really used my UOB Visa signature was when I just need to do a mobile contactless payment at a tour agency because it's like a few $1,000s. I just max it out at $2,000 mobile contactless spend using the UOB Visa signature and fully get 8,000 miles. So that is how I'll use the UOB Visa signature. I mean, for some people, if you can confidently clock at least $1,000 in SGD mobile contactless or contactless spend plus petrol per month, I think it's a very good card for all these physical payment methods. But otherwise, you will need to make sure you hit the minimum spend. Moving on to the next UOB card, that will be UOB Ladies / UOB Ladies Solitaire card. This card will earn you 10 uni dollars per $5 spend on eligible transaction that you have chosen. Again, 10 uni dollars equals to 4 miles per dollar. I guess I don't have to repeat that. But let's look at the eligible categories that you can choose. Beauty and wellness, fashion, dining, family, travel, transport, and lastly, entertainment. So for the regular UOB Ladies card, which is pink in color, it only has a $30,000 annual income requirement, but you can only choose one category to earn that 4 miles per dollar, and it will be capped at $1,000 of eligible spend in that category. For the UOB Ladies Solitaire, which is maroon in color, there is a salary requirement of $120,000 annual income, and you can choose 2 categories where your rewards will be maxed out at $2,000 eligible spend. Also, you can enjoy additional 2 miles per dollar if you save at least $10,000 in the UOB Ladies Savings account. But make sure you calculate the opportunity cost and balance it against other interest rates of high interest savings account to make sure it is worth your dollar to put it inside the UOB Ladies Savings account. For myself personally, holding the UOB Ladies Solitaire card, I chose travel and dining because this will be what fits me the best, mainly to cover my big ticket travel booking items like airfares and hotels. And then for dining is when occasionally I need to pay for large meal expenses, and when my main cashback card, Maybank Family and Friends card, isn't enough, then I'll use the UOB Ladies card to tank the rest of the meal expenses. Okay, the final UOB miles credit card I want to talk about is the Flyier UOB card. Headline benefit of this card is that it gives you uncapped 3 miles per dollar on Singapore Airlines, Scoot, Chris Shop, and Chris Plus purchases. It also gives you uncapped 1.2 miles per dollar on dining, food delivery, online shopping, and travel and transport spend. You will also earn an additional uncapped 1.8 miles per dollar if you manage to hit a minimum spend of $800 per year on Singapore Airlines, Scoot, and Chris Shop purchases. So that means you can earn unlimited 3 miles per dollar on these eligible categories, provided you can hit the $800 spend. Which I mean, if you're a SQ fan or Scoot fan, it's not too difficult to hit it per year, right? But I have a brand new announcement to make for Flyier UOB credit card, which was announced on May, right? Because there is some bad news going on. See, previously you have 3 miles per dollar with $800 minimum spend, right, on all these extra categories. But with effect from 1st of June 2025, there will be following revisions. Number 1, the minimum annual spend condition for Singapore Airlines Group related card transactions will be increased to $1,000. Previously $800, now $1,000 already, so that is quite bad. But I guess the more devastating news is that the accelerated miles earned on dining, online shopping, online travel, and transport spend will be reduced from 9 Flyier miles for every $5 spent, and that's equivalent to 1.8 miles per dollar, to become 1.2 Flyier miles per dollar. So effectively, it is 1.2 base plus 1.2 accelerated miles, total 2.4. Okay, so from 3 miles per dollar become 2.4 miles per dollar uncapped. Wow, that's a very sad nerve. But they added something new, which is Pelago card transactions will be awarded 3 miles per dollar. Alright, so this is something new. Okay, I know it's very sad. So they announced it after I made this video, and whatever I said later on 3 miles per dollar will become 2 miles per dollar from 1st of June 2025 onwards. For other retail spend, you will earn 1.2 miles per dollar, which is pretty okay. But the sad fact after the nerf is that UOB does not recognize Instagram Amaze transactions as eligible card spending anymore. So you're unable to pair it for online shopping / online travel to get an uncapped 3 miles per dollar. There are also some other benefits of the Flyier UOB card, like $50 off Grab rides. Pretty good savings. But this is only valid for Grab rides to and fro Singapore Changi Airport with the following code. And if you use this card to pay for your Scoot flights via the official partnership between Flyier UOB and Scoot, you can get some additional privileges like extra baggage, priority check-in / boarding, as well as seat selection, which is pretty good. You don't need to pay. Once again, this video is not sponsored by UOB, neither did they tell me to do this video. It's really from my own honest sharing of how the UOB credit cards can help you in your air miles accumulation journey for your next business class flight. So if you appreciate this sharing and want to support the channel, you can either click on this Interactive Brokers link or scan the Interactive Brokers QR code right here, which will pay a commission for every click I receive. Thank you for your support, whoever have clicked, and I'll continue to make better content on air miles to help those beginners in need. Meanwhile, if you're not a fan of UOB, but you want to check out other air miles cards outside of UOB, then I can refer you to my top air miles credit card which are non-UOB in this list right here.